I really kind of reflected on how John and Taylor's relationship began. I just remember the night that they had their first date. Taylor was on her way to the date, and she texted me and said she was meeting this guy that she was excited about. You know, she said he was super sweet, you know, loving, all these things. She didn't text me after the date, and so I kind of the next day reached out to her and texted her and was like, "How was it, man? Like, how was the time with this guy?" And she called me immediately, right? And so I was surprised, picked up the phone, and she just went on and on and on and on about how much she admired this guy and how this one was really different, right? So it was one of those phone calls where you can hear the excitement in someone's voice, and that was the moment I knew.
I remember when John called me and he told me about this amazing woman he met and said that they were going to be married. I told him that no matter what, no matter where, whatever capacity he needed me, I'd be there. Now, all this time I'd known John, but I'd never gotten to meet Taylor until this very weekend. So we finally got to meet. And Taylor, you're everything John ever told me and more. And Taylor, we know that John can be really stubborn sometimes and tough, but we also know how much he loves and how much he loves you and how caring he can be. And from our side of the family, we just want to thank you for loving him for who he is, for keeping him in check when he needs it, and being the best part of his life. We know you've made him a better man and you've given him happiness.
Oh my God.
I saw your feet shaking. I was like, he's so nervous his little feet are shaking.
He looks.
On behalf of John and Taylor, I would like to welcome everyone to this joyful occasion as they get married today. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I do. John,
Thank you.
take over.
John Taylor is selfless, caring, his biggest cheerleader, full of faith and committed. For Taylor, John is honorable, trustworthy, kind, her safe place and her hero.
In the name of God, I, Taylor, take you to be my husband.
In the name of God, I, John, take you to be my wife.
From this day forward, for better or for worse.
In sickness and in health. When we're really, really tired and blessed.
I will laugh with you. I will cry with you. I will listen and I will share my life with you.
I commit to growing in Christ, but never apart.
I will love you and I will honor you.
I will cherish you until death do us part. This is the promise before God. This ring I give you as a symbol of my constant faith.
An abiding one.
By the authority granted in me as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ, I declare that you, John and Taylor, are husband and wife.
Make the marriage the center of your worldly life. And if you can do that, which is not always easy, then you can have the best chance to be life fulfilled.
John is such a sweet, genuine, loving, caring, organized man. And Taylor is incredibly loving and generous and just so down to earth. And, you know, John, the Russell family rule applies that we are always here for you if you need us.
And John said something the other day to me. We were out on the boat fishing. He said everything in his life was perfect. He went on to say he loves his job. He just bought a great new house. He has the boat he's always wanted. And today he completes it by marrying the girl of his dreams.
So I was sitting here the other night, and on Friday evening, I watched Taylor get into a boat named Dorothy and ride off with a man named John. I called to her using the name I'd called her since she was little, Tay. She turned to me, and she waved and flashed the most beautiful smile that I had ever seen on her. And then she turned around and looked at John, and together they drove off to the horizon. I want to lift a glass. Here's to their happiness, hope, and home, today and always.